Hello, I'm Marie and thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today's practice is going to be a grounding, heart opening Hatha practice. So let's make our way into a comfortable seated position. Coming into Sukhasana, so drawing one shin and then the other into one another. Grounding down through the sits bones. If this feels a little sensitive on the knees today, option to extend one or both legs out long. Rooting down through the pelvis, growing long through the spine, shoulders running up, back and down, hands resting on the knees. Maybe closing down the eyes for a moment or two, settling into the breath. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly and the chest. Breath to anchor ourselves in this moment. Fluttering the eyes open. Inhale, take the arms out wide and high, gazing up towards the palms of the hands. Bring the hands back down to the heart center. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, planting the left hand down towards the mat, arcing over with that right hand, coming into a side bend. Inhale, taking right hand down to the mat, left hand arcs over. Option to gaze up towards that left hand or gazing out ahead. Breathing into the side of the body. Inhale, left hand goes down, right hand goes right, high. Sinking down to the forearm here, noticing if that right hip's lifting, just ease out of it a little bit. Breathe. Inhale, right hand plants, left hand high. Breathing into the side body. Inhale back to center. Taking the left hand to the right knee, planting the right hand behind the tailbone. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, finding rotation through the pelvis, the torso, the chest. Option to gaze over that right shoulder. If this feels a little intense, then take the gaze out to the side and just ease out of it. And listen to your body. Inhale to center. Right hand to left knee. Left hand plant behind. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, finding rotation. Gazing over that left shoulder. Inhale to center, taking it over to the right side. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, finding rotation. Gazing over that right shoulder. Relaxing the jaw. We hold so much tension in our face. Inhale to center. Right hand to left knee. Grow tall. Exhale, finding rotation. Shoulders softening away from the ears. Inhale back to center. Arms rise high. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to find cactus arms. So elbows in line with shoulders. Palms face forward. Breathe. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, broaden through the chest. Cactus arm. Gazing high. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, broaden through the chest. If this feels too much on the spine, then stay stagnant. Hold. Exhale, rounding through if you're coming with me. Inhale, broaden through the chest. Exhale, rounding through. Chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, back to cactus. Hands back on the knees. We're going to make our way into tabletop. So hands plant on the mat. Hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide, knees about hip width apart. Cores engaged, toes can be tucked or untucked. Head's in line with the spine. Breathe. Lowering the belly, broadening through the collarbones, finding cow. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest, tailbone tucks, pressing through the hands. Cat. Inhale, lower the belly, broaden through the collarbones, gazing either ahead or taking the gaze high. Exhale, rounding through. Breathing into the back of the shoulders. Inhale, belly drops. 2 more just like this with your own breath. And next inhale, find neutral tabletop. Going to extend the left leg back. Coming onto the tippy toes, pressing into the hands, the ball of the back foot. Noticing the sensations running up the back of the leg. Option to rock back and forth here, or find stillness. Cores engaged. Inhale, lifting that back foot up, pressing through the back heel. Option to tent up on that right hand, or extend the right hand out long. One long line of energy from the fingertips all the way to the heel. Cores engaged. Feel the connection points with the earth, the hand, the knee, the toes. Hold. Exhale, lowering the hand, the knee back down to the earth. Inhale, extending that right foot back onto the ball of the foot. Rocking back and forth, feeling the sensations in this leg, or finding stillness. Cores engaged, feeling strong. Inhale, lifting that right foot up, pressing through the heel. Option to tent up on this left hand. Maybe we extend out long. Hold. Finding strength in this stillness. Inhale, planting the hand, knee back down to the earth, finding a few cat-cows. So inhale, belly drops, broaden through the collarbones, gaze goes high, exhale, rounding through into cat. Inhale, belly lowers, broaden through the collarbones, exhale, rounding through. Inhale, find neutral tabletop, coming into puppy pose. So releasing the tops of the feet into the floor, knees stacked under hips, walking the hands towards the top of your mat, slightly wider than the shoulder width, sinking the heart down towards the earth, exhaling. Forehead might find the mat, if not use a block here. This feels too much on the shoulders, option to lower those forearms. Breathing into the back of the heart. Feel the connections with the earth, the palms of the hands, the knees, the tops of the feet, the forehead. Inhale, lift the forehead, gazing ahead, sliding the torso, the forehead towards the top of your mat, cores engaged, lowering the thighs, feet back down to the earth. Coming into Salamba Bhujangasana, Sphinx pose, elbows stacked under shoulders, hands parallel with the earth, palms pressing in, fingers spread wide, broadening through the chest, pelvis pressing into the earth, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Gazing slightly ahead. Breathe. Exhale, lowering the forehead back down to the mat. Palms of the hands planted by the lower ribs, pressing into the hands, coming onto the knees, sinking into child's pose. Big toes together, knees can go wide or draw them in. Hands extend out long. Breathing into the back of the body here. Forehead resting on the mat. Knowing you can return to child's pose at any point throughout today's practice. Not just to rest, but find stillness, to pause and reset. The next inhale, lifting the forehead, pressing into the hands. Hands coming to the tabletop. Hands are going to be slightly wider than shoulders. Toes going to be tucked. Lifting the knees, pushing the tailbone back and high, coming into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Shoulders wrapping into one another. Feet are about hip width apart. Gazing towards those feet. Option to bend the knees as much as you want to here. Heels are working their way towards the earth. No worries if they're not there. Option to pedal out your dog here, finding movement or stillness. Stretching down the whole of the backside of the body. Inhale, left leg's going to rise high, three-legged dog. Exhale, taking that left knee through to chest, planting it between the hands, dropping the back knee. Hands can either come to the hips, coming into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Knees stacked over ankle, back toes are tucked. Hips facing forward, stacked. Inhale, arms rise high. Finding lift, not sinking down. Pelvis scissoring into each other. Arms in line with ears. Option to stay here, or we're going to find cactus arms. Inhale, broaden through the collarbones, elbows in line with shoulders. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, palm to palm. Inhale, find cactus. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, cactus. Arms rise high. Exhale, planting the hands either side of the foot, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to chest, planting it through between the hands, lowering that back knee. Setting up the foundation of the feet. Back toes are tucked. Front knee stacked over ankle. Option to keep the hands here on the hips, or inhale, arms rise high. Maybe we find cactus on this side. Broadening through the collarbones. Option to find stillness. Or exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, palm to palm, elbow to elbow. Inhale, broaden through the chest. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, find cactus. Exhale, rounding through. Cores engaged. Inhale, find cactus. Arms rise high. Exhale, planting the hands either side of the foot, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, coming onto the tippy toes. Exhale, lowering the heels towards the floor. Inhale, rising up onto those tippy toes. Exhale, lowering the heels back down to the earth. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Finding stillness. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, rounding through, chin to knee to chest, planting that left foot down between the hands. Option to go into low lunge again, or inhale, arms rise high, coming into high lunge. Breathe. Arms in line with ears. Front knee stacked over the ankle. Gazing ahead. Inhale, find cactus. My dogs are going mental. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, find cactus. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, find cactus. Arms rise high. Exhale, planting the hands either side of the foot. Stepping that left foot back, coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe here for five breaths. Bed. Breathe. I don't think this is the right choice. Inhale, right leg high. Taking that right knee to between the hands. Option to lower that left knee. Or inhale, arms rise high. Remembering not to take life so seriously. Finding stillness. Now the boat's rocking. Inhale, maybe we find cactus arms. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, find cactus. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, find cactus. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, find cactus. Arms rise high. Exhale, planting the hands either side of the foot, stepping that foot back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Lowering the knees. Sinking the tailbone towards the heels, coming into Balasana, child's pose. Taking a few breaths here. Noticing the rhythm of the breath. How the body feels now. Feeling that tapas, that heat we've cultivated. Calming the body. Inhale, lifting the gaze, pressing into the hands. Knees lift, coming into downward facing dog again. Walking the tippy toes towards the hands, as many steps as need be. Big toes together, heels slightly apart, or you can take your feet hip width apart. Letting the head hang heavy here. Option to clasp each elbow, maybe rocking from side to side. Breathe. Exhale, sigh it out. Releasing the elbows, Inhaling, rolling up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders rolling up, back and down, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face forward. Feel the connection points with the earth. Feet rooting. Checking in with the breath again. We're going to come into Vrikshasana, so tree pose. Turn to face you. So from here, feet are going to be about hip width apart. Rooting down to the left foot. Bring the right ankle, the right heel of the foot towards the left ankle. This is tree pose. Option 1 to stay here. Option 2, bringing that right sole of the foot to the inner calf. Or we're going to take it in towards the thigh. Choosing where you want to stay today. Sole of the right foot is pressing into the thigh and the thigh is pressing into the sole of that foot. Option, take the hands out wide, hands to heart, maybe the hands go high. Make sure that knee stays out. I can just see them so I can kind of help my balance. Find a focus point. Smile. Learn to have fun here. Inhale. Exhale, planting that right foot back down to the earth. Jiggling out the legs. Relieving any tension in the feet. Grounding down through the right foot now. Toes are spread wide. Feel the connection points with the earth. Shoulders rolling up, back and down. Bring that left heel of the foot towards the right ankle if that's where you want to stay today. Knee externally rotating. Or bringing the sole of the foot to the calf. Or towards the inner thigh. Not needed. Magnetizing them into one another. Knees externally rotating. Breathe. Hands to heart. Find a focus point. Noticing the breath. Steady yourself. Next inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, planting that left foot back down to the earth, shaking it out, coming towards the top of your mat into Tadasana again. So either feet hip width apart or big toes together, heels slightly apart. Bring the hands to the hips, shoulders rolling up, back and down. We're going to find Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Stepping that left foot back. Back foot's at about a 45 degrees angle. Right knee stacked over ankle. Hips facing forward. Now this is not, if this isn't happening in your body, that's okay. Let the hips just face the left hand corner of your mat. Inhale, arms rise high, Warrior 1. Option to stay here, or maybe you find cactus arms. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale to broaden through the chest. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, find cactus. Arms rise high. Bring the palms of the hands to the hips, straightening that front leg. Coming into pyramid pose, so hinging from the hips. Option to micro bend that front knee. Breathe. Option to extend the arms out long, or maybe we find cactus arms again. Squeezing the back of the shoulder blades, finding strength in the stillness. Meeting your edge with love. Inhale, exhale, sinking the torso towards the thigh, letting the hands meet the floor wherever that might be for you. Option to tent up on the fingers here or use blocks. Letting the head hang heavy if that feels good. Breathe into the sensations of the body. Inhale, cores engaged, hands to hips. Rising high, bending into that right knee, stepping the left foot forward. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Big toes together, heels apart, hands to hips. Pressing the weight into that left foot, stepping the right foot back. Back foot's about a 45 degrees angle. Hip stack forward or towards the right hand corner of your mat. No rush. Bending into that front knee. Inhale, arms go high. Ears in line with biceps, shoulders softening away from the ears. Cores engaged. Option to take cactus arms here. Either staying here, finding stillness, or exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, elbow to elbow, palm to palm. Inhale, broaden through the chest. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, broaden. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, broaden. Arms rise high. Straightening that front knee. Bring the palms of the hands to the hips. Grow tall. Exhale, hinging forward. Option to micro bend that knee. Maybe we extend the left arms out long. Finding strength in this stillness, or we find cactus arms. Gazing down towards the earth, cores engaged. Feel the connection points with the earth. Grounding down through the feet. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the torso towards the thigh. Hands find the earth. Option to let the head hang heavy here. Noticing the sensations in the body. Inhale, cores engaged, hands to hips. Bending into that front knee, stepping the right foot forward, shaking it out, finding Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise high, gazing up towards the palms of the hands. Exhale, hinging forward, bending those knees, thighs meet, torso meets the thighs. Standing forward, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, broaden through the collarbones. Cores engaged, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Planting the hands, stepping the feet back. Coming into tabletop, sinking the tailbone towards the heels, finding child's pose here. Knees can be wide or together. Breathing into the back of the heart. Noticing how the breath feels here. The sensations of the body, the mind. Begin to slow the breath. Slow the mind chatter. Slow the heart. The next inhale, forehead rises. Coming up onto our heels, we're going to extend the legs out long, swiveling onto our bottoms. Coming into Dandasana, staff pose. Legs extended long, toes curling back towards us, pressing energy through the heels of the feet. Thighs rooting down, shoulders rolling up, back and down. Hands pressing into the earth, cores engaged. Inhale, grow tall. Breathe. Bring the sole of the left foot towards the inner thigh, either all the way up or towards the calf, wherever is suitable for you. Option to use a block under that knee. Inhale, arms rise high. Exhale, forward fold, Janushasana. Head to knee pose. Hands hands find the mat wherever that might be for you today. Option to keep the spine long here or round through, letting the head hang heavy. Forward folds have a relaxing effect on the body, stimulating the rest and digest nervous system. Option to micro bend this front knee if it's too much on the hamstrings. Core engaged. Inhale, arms rise high. Planting the hands by the side of the body, extending the left leg long, drawing the right sole of the foot into the left inner thigh, wherever that might be for you today. Inhale, arms rise high. Feel the sits bones grounding down. Exhale, hinging forward. Hands meet the mat wherever it is for you today. Engaged, arms rise high, planting the hands by the side of the body, leaving the right sole of the foot where it is, and drawing the left sole in to meet the right. Again, feet can be wherever is comfortable for you, either here or drawing them in towards the pelvis. Option to use blocks under the knees here if the hips are feeling a little tight. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, is a big hip opener. Grounding down through the pelvis, shoulders rolling up back and down. Option to stay here or exhaling, hinging forward, finding your edge. Maybe the hands tippy toe forward. Maybe the forehead meets the earth. Option to use a block here. You do you. Sticky spots. Forehead rises, walking the hands towards the legs, planting the hands behind the body, drawing the knees to one another, planting the feet about as wide as you might. I'm just going to windshield wiper the knees from side to side, just loosening up the hips. Finding stillness, scooting yourself towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, sinking the back towards the earth. Option to lower down with the forearms here. Core engaged. Drawing one knee and then the other, giving yourself a hug. Option to rock from side to side, massaging that lower spine. Lowering the feet back down to the earth. Extending the arms out to a T. Palms face down. I'm going to lift the pelvis slightly and scooch it over to the right hand side. Lifting the feet. Taking the thighs and the knees to the left hand side of your mat. Gazing over that right shoulder. The shoulders are rooting into the earth. If this feels too much on the spine, come out a bit and pop blocks under this left knee. Breathe. Twist asanas, poses are good for digestion. Breathing into the side body. Back to center, planting the feet, scooting the pelvis back in line. Breathe. Inhale, pelvis lifts, scoots over to the left hand side now. Feet lift, knees and thighs roll to the right hand side of your mat. Option to gaze over that left shoulder. Shoulders rooting into the earth. Engaged. Exhale, finding center, lifting the knee package, planting the feet, realigning the spine, drawing one knee in and then the other, giving yourself one final hug. Drawing the forehead towards the knees, scrunching into a tiny ball. Lowering the forehead back down. Back of the head back down to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Extending one or both and both legs out long. Shoulders tucking in under the back. Palms face up. Letting the legs roll out to the side. Coming into Shavasana. Final resting pose. Feeling the connection points with the earth. The heels, the calves, the thighs soften. Glutes, backs of the hands, forearms soften. Backs of the shoulders, crown of the head softening into the earth. Face softens. Back of the heart melts. Giving yourself permission to rest here. Enjoy the stillness. Nothing to do or be. I'm going to become quiet now so you can enjoy this silence. I'll be here to guide you out in a few moments. This video and stay in Shavasana. Become aware of the breath, sensations in the body again. Wiggling the fingers, the toes, rocking the head from side to side. Stretching the legs, the feet out long. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, rolling over to the side of your choosing. The head rests on the lower arm. Breathe. Pressing into that free hand, pushing yourself up into Sukhasana, easy pose. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands to the heart, bowing the forehead down towards the hands. Thanking yourself for taking the time to practice on the mat today. May you move through the rest of your day with love, not force. Namaste.